Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and this Warlock legendary card over here, Wallow the Wretched, which yes, I bought the diamond. I was excited for this card, has really sucked. He's not been so good, but there's actually been a surprise buff announced for him, and it was like just buried in the known issues page, and we're gonna go over it because there's one interaction with the card that's really annoying that likely or will be changed probably at the patch on April 29th, now that we know that Battlegrounds release date with the mini set, of course. And we're going to talk about what that is. Also, Raptor Herald, that card there, apparently, at least according to my theory, or also a viewer of mine's theory, he actually enlightened me to this, might be getting changed multiple times throughout the year. I've got some suspicions about this. We'll talk about that and just some miscellaneous stuff because, yeah, we've been gameplaying it up lately. I've been having fun this expansion. I've been talking less, playing more, but complaining plenty while I play. But what we're not going to complain about is how crazy you guys have been to get us towards that road to 100,000 subscribers, that full brand cosplay. If you want to help the channel out, get us to that goal, feel like I've earned it, please hit that sub button down below. Give the video a like, because yeah, we're on that road to 100K. So hit that sub button, make me go Baran. And yeah, hopefully we can do that this year. That'd be amazing. Although the way you guys have been lately, it might be just in a few months. I don't know. Anyways, what's the buff? Wallow the Wretched. What's going on here? Well, there's a bunch of dark gifts you can get, right? And the one that I've heard a lot of complaints about is this one. Sweet Dreams. +4/+5, place this card on top of your deck. If you pick this while he's in your deck, it's fine, right? You tutor him out, basically. He'll be the second card after the other like dark gift that you've discovered right below, behind that. So you'll get him pretty quickly, which is nice, and you'll keep the buff. But a really annoying thing with the card is if he's in your hand and you pick +4/+5 on a minion or any, you know, a dark gift card you discover, he's put back into your deck, he loses every buff. The only cards that retain buffs basically in Hearthstone, if they're shuffled back, I don't know if we have a great example, Wind Up Enforcer, right? Buff it up, you trade it in, it keeps the buffs, but only Tradables ever kept that rule. Any other minion you buffed in your hand and it gets put into your deck in some way, it just, yeah, it basically loses the buffs. Wallow followed that rule, and if you look at the known issues tab, like, I don't know how I missed this. It's actually asking in the Discord, like, have you guys discussed, you know, making Wallow immune to that rule and keeping the buffs? Ridiculous Hat's like, you're gonna like this, and you just link this post. It's at the very top. Hearthstone, currently, when Wallow the Wretched is moved from hand to deck, it will lose all its enchantments except for Sweet Dreams. +4/+5, place a card on top of your deck. This is consistent with the general rules of the game, but we know that this can be frustrating and counterproductive for Wallow. We're working on an exception to allow Wallow retain dark gifts when the card is moved from hand to deck by Sweet Dreams, and only by it. So if there's like that rogue card that can shuffle things, it won't work. It won't keep the buffs, right? A plan for an upcoming patch, which I think would be quite likely the Battlegrounds patch, but who knows? But yeah, there is a buff coming for the card, and the archetype is one of the worst right now from the latest set. I think the only thing that's worse, I'll screenshot HS Replay or whatever, I think is Imbue Priest, which I made Regis make a video on, so haha, Regis. By the way, Regis, dude's looking good. He's lost some weight. I need to learn from him. Holy crap, shoutouts to Regis. He's looking good these days. Anyways, yeah, so Wallow will be getting that buff at some point, hopefully next patch, but I know a lot of people, including myself, were very hopeful for that card, just because it's really cool. Big things are cool, you know? I bought the diamond. We'll see how it works out. And there's a note on Shaladristle. I'm just gonna, I know, first off, probably mispronouncing it. I feel like we should do like a video of me and Rarn having a competition of who could mispronounce names more, because we're both very good at it. With this card, I've heard complaints about the way it looks. You know, you can't tell if your opponent's corrupted it or not when they play it. You actually can. I just want to point this out. I'll try and show video evidence for my latest stream. If it's not corrupted, basically the portal it creates over the hero is blue. And if it is corrupted, the portal it creates with the animation is red. It's not that obvious, but there is a way to know. So thought I'd just throw that into this video so we have a place where we're like, yeah, you can actually tell if the card that I can't pronounce properly, Shaladressel, is corrupted or whatever. So yeah, that actually works out. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is Raptor Herald. This card, which obviously not the greatest card in Hearthstone right now, but Wallow relevant, right? Neutral minion, battle cry, discover a beast with a dark gift. If you look in the collection though, right? This is an expansion specific keyword, very relevant because typically that only goes with the expansion. You don't really see that unless it's evergreen in like a legacy set, or for example, a event set, right? We have this event set where that's where the Raptor Herald, you find it. You find this card. And every other card here just has evergreen stuff, right? Discover a legendary, battle cry, well, I guess battle cry or battle cry, right? Whatever. But yeah, I just noticed like it's an expansion word. And there was an event we had recently where I think you got the golden one of it, which had this note. I'm not showing the whole lore part of it, but there's a hint. And I think this is a hint. I don't think this is by accident, and it would make sense. It says, fun fact, the Raptor Herald is known to rapidly evolve over its lifetime. And again, this card's only in standard for the year of the Raptor. And I think it was Pacific Onion, who's a viewer of mine. He's very active in our Discord. I think he even posted this on the Hearthstone subreddit, noted this, and it got us thinking, do you think this card's gonna change? Do you think this card is going to evolve throughout the year? My theory is it's gonna be battle cry and then probably discover a card with the keyword of the next expansion. And then the same thing for the next set, right? We have the Journey to Ungoro sequel coming up. I can't remember its name. I'll try and put a screenshot. And then we have like that Tokis thing coming up at the end of the year, which will be its own set. And I kind of think that Raptor Herald might actually change for each thing, but there's also, what if they do that, and with the dark gift, it's like actually important in a Wallow deck. You want as many dark gifts as you can get, but maybe they'll just add a different qualifier on there. I don't know, but it's something really interesting to think about. We've never had a card that evolves with the times, and I don't know, it just seems very likely to me with this hint. The way the card just seems weird as a 3-mana 4/2, the fact that it's a keyword that's in the event thing and not specifically with an expansion, which the only time we don't ever see that. The only time a keyword is ever reused throughout the year is in the last mini set of the year, which didn't happen last year because StarCraft had to happen. Oh my God, that was a whole thing. But yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how exactly that works out. So yeah, I just thought I'd throw some little tidbits out there. Again, Wallow getting that cool buff, maybe Raptor Herald getting a nerf, a buff, depending on what will happen. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be totally wrong, but I just wanted to share that theory. I think it's likely. I really do. So I thought I'd share that. And yeah, we're off to the weekend. I think we're going to do discussion videos over the weekend. Thinking tomorrow we'll have a fun little power creep, usual what power crept from the prior set. And then Sunday, I think I might want to talk about what we want from the mini set, what could happen, what to expect. Because again, we haven't seen any cards and we know it's coming soon. So lots to talk about. And yeah, we'll try and throw some gameplay in there when I find some cool decks to show, or maybe just show some more wheel lock. I can't stop playing it. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.